The Colombo Stock Exchange ended the trading session on a mixed note on May 12, 2026, with the all-share price index closing marginally higher at 23,015.32, gaining 3.60 points, while the S&P SL 20 index declined by 5.71 points to close at 6,294.31. Market performance reflected cautious investor sentiment amid mixed movements in selected banking, diversified, and financial sector counters, while overall trading activity remained relatively stable throughout the session. Total market turnover for the session stood at LKR 3.67 billion, while total crossings amounted to LKR 537.2 million, indicating continued institutional and negotiated transaction activity in the market. Digital Mobility Solutions Lanka plc and Lee Hedges plc were among the companies recording the highest turnover values during the session, reflecting notable investor participation in selected counters. Meanwhile, the overall market capitalization of the Colombo Stock Exchange stood at LKR 8,324.86 billion, highlighting the sustained scale and depth of the Sri Lankan equity market. Domestic investors continued to dominate market activity, accounting for the majority of total purchases and sales during the session. Total market purchases amounted to 3,477.39 million rupees from domestic investors and 191.14 million rupees from foreign investors, while total market sales stood at 3,116.08 million rupees domestically and 552.45 million rupees from foreign participants. The session therefore recorded a net foreign outflow, reflecting relatively cautious foreign investor sentiment despite continued strong participation by local investors. Top gainers of the day were led by Paragon Salon plc, followed by York Arcade Holdings plc, Lee Hedges plc, Agstar plc, and Housing Development Finance Corporation Bank of Sri Lanka, as strong buying interest and improved investor sentiment drove notable price appreciation across selected retail, plantation, finance, and diversified sector counters. The upward momentum in these stocks reflected increased market participation and positive speculative activity during the trading session. Top losers of the day included SMB Finance plc, Selinco Holdings plc, Amana Takaful plc, EB Creasy and Company plc, and Cooperative Insurance Company plc, as selling pressure and profit-taking activity weighed on selected financial, insurance, and diversified sector counters. The declines reflected cautious investor sentiment and reduced buying interest in several mid-cap and low-liquidity stocks during the trading session. The upward movement in the ASPI was mainly driven by strong positive contributions from Melstacorp plc, RIL Property plc, Cargills, Ceylon plc, Access Engineering plc, and Citizens Development Business Finance plc. Positive investor sentiment toward diversified holdings, property sector momentum, improved consumer-related activity, infrastructure sector optimism, and renewed interest in financial sector counters supported the market's overall upward performance during the session. The top negative contributors to the ASPI in recent trading sessions included Nations Trust Bank plc, Hamas Holdings plc, Browns Investments plc, Carson Cumberbatch plc, and Amana Takaful plc, where selling pressure across banking, diversified holdings, and financial services sectors led to price declines. These counters collectively weighed on the index amid profit-taking activity, softer investor sentiment, and periodic foreign outflows, with larger diversified and financial stocks having a more pronounced impact due to their index weighting and liquidity.